Good evening. As most of you guys know, I am Lily Foster, and I'm going to keep this as short as I can. I'm going to be running for the BHS NHS secretarial position. Throughout my years at BHS, I've been involved in a multitude of student organisations, including but in no way limited to Speech and Debate, where I am the current secretary, volunteering for the yearbook committee, as well as working as the PR rep on the Big Sioux Regional Student Council Board. These are all different activities that have really boosted my written and overall communicative abilities, which I feel like are very necessary attributes for the NHS Secretary to hold. Not only would I be confident in delivering press releases to the newspaper and sharing photos and stories, but I would also work hard to make sure that you guys are having your voices heard when it comes to scheduling and overall meeting just logistics in general. As NHS Secretary, I would incredibly enjoy getting not only to exercise my written and communicative abilities, but I would also incredibly love being able to give back to BHS and the community as a whole. This is a responsibility that I don't take lightly. So yes, just thank you guys for your time and good night, I guess. Yeah.
Hi, my name's Grace, and I'm running for the position of Secretary on the NHS board. I think that I'm prepared for this role because I'm involved in a lot of activities at BHS, such as swimming, debate, track, choir, and vocal jazz. I also have had experience with leadership, as last year I was a co-captain of the swim team, and I'm also part of the student council. I think that I would make a great secretary because I'm very organized. I will always keep you updated about what is going on with NHS and let you know in advance when volunteer deadlines are due so that you have plenty of time to procrastinate. I want to make sure that you are never caught off guard with projects and activities. Also, one of my goals is to spread awareness about NHS and volunteering to help our community. So I would take pictures of our events and promote community service. I hope to get your vote. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Didier Tamala, and I'm seeking to run for Vice President. Now, let's face the facts. A lot of us are doing NHS to put it on our college resumes. We should not deny this, but we are all driven to improve our community in some way or another, and that is what NHS stands for, and that is why we are all here today. Through collaboration and frontline leadership, I want to make the most change in our community with the least amount of time commitment from all of us. Now, there are two things that you should know about me. One, I have been blessed with an amazing family and support system, and I'm very, very grateful for it. And two, being so blessed has left me with a responsibility to give back to those who do not have as much as I have. That's really why we are all gathered here today. We've all been given so much, and we have a responsibility, a moral obligation to give back to those who need it the most. I want to be part of an administration who loves people, who loves our community, and one who really wants to make a difference. It is possible to make a huge impact on the community while also being able to do other things you love to do, while also getting sleep. So let's make a difference together.
Hi there. Now, I know most of you know me as that really tall girl who plays basketball, but my name is Ainsley Shelfsta, and I'm running to be your National Honor Society Vice President. Now, most of you might have heard the role as a Vice President, taking attendance, keeping track of hours, making a spreadsheet, and thought, ew. Well, not me. This year, as drum major in band, I got perfect at taking attendance because I took it every day, and I had to stay really organized and make many spreadsheets. Another thing about me is I feel I have really good time management skills with having to manage school, extracurricular activities, sports, and staying away from Seaburn in the halls. Other leadership activities I've been involved in include choir council, student council, and as a member of the basketball team. Now let's make this year at NHS a slam dunk and vote Ainsley Shelfsta for VP, standing tall to represent you all.
Hi, my name is Sydney Grundler, and I am running to be your National Honor Society President. I have been involved in many activities such as gymnastics, softball, track, Monogram Club, 4-H, Prom Committee, and SAD. Being involved in all of these activities has taught me to work with a variety of people. Another thing that I'm involved in is student council, where I have been able to organize and plan events. I also plan on being on their executive board next year. I also play an active role in my church youth group board, where I organize events and think of new ways to get more youth involved. I feel that I am qualified for this job because I enjoy, am organized, and have experience planning events. Another thing that qualifies me for this is I have been involved in many community service projects, such as feeding Brookings, teaching a gymnastics camp at the Boys and Girls Club, and volunteering at the Brookings Marathon. I would like to take on this role as your National Honor Society president. So, with your support, please vote Sydney Groundler for president.
Wait, is this thing on? Okay. Oh, okay. Good evening, everyone. In case you didn't know, my name is Joshua, or Joseph if you're Mrs. King, and I want to be your next NHS. I say this because I'm organized, open-minded, and communicate well with people. To start, I think I'd be a good pick for NHS president because I'm well organized. I keep track of most things in my life, including homework, activities, and perhaps most impressively, my March Madness brackets. And yes, before you ask, we are going to forget that Ohio State lost to a team whose name sounded like the next big toothpaste brand. However, along with this, my leadership experience as VP of HOSA has helped me develop the organizational skills one needs to possess as NHS president. Next, I am open-minded, and I'm willing to listen to the suggestions and opinions of all members, even if you actually listen to Cardi B, or DaBaby, or Kanye West for that matter. But rest assured that I will try my best to address all concerns and questions brought to me, because in this safe space, there are no stupid questions. Actually, yes, there are. But to me, all of you would be equally heard. And lastly, I think I'm qualified to be your president because I communicate well with people. Most of you might know that there's no I in team, but did you also know that there's no I in Joshua? Just me? Okay. Well, I digress. But the point being is that we'll only be able to be successful if we communicate efficiently and together. And as president, I'd be able to make that happen. To recap, I want to be your next NHS president because I'm organized, open-minded, and communicate well with people. And if that still isn't enough for you, just know that I can do a mean renegade. Thank you for your time.